Soccer history made by an American in the English Premier League. Clint Dempsey becoming the first American to score a hat trick. NASCAR news, Kyle Busch has been fined $50,000 for intentionally wrecking Ron Hornaday's truck while under caution during the Texans on the road in Baltimore, who, by the way, have a perfect 8-0 record when playing at home. Ray Lewis and company set and ready for this. Despite winning 3 titles in the past 4 seasons, these Tehachapi Warriors are not relying on the past, instead focusing on the job at hand. Do the Niners, with all their comeback wins this season, have more late-game magic in store tomorrow? For the first time in more than 2 years, Tiger Woods has won a major tournament. The Boston Red Sox have reportedly chosen Bobby Valentine to be the team's next manager. The Packers getting outplayed by the New York Giants yesterday. Game was tied at 3 in the first quarter. Eli Manning throws a rocket downfield to Hakeem Nicks. He bounces off a tackle right there and will be chased all the way into the end zone, good for a 10-3 lead. The blue court here at the Accardo Center is really home sweet home for the Cal State runners.
All right, so it was a big day for sport. I can't even speak. You know what, Olivia? You just go right ahead. A big day for
football. That's what it was. Wild Card Saturday has come and gone. 3-on Cruz at the plate, and he hammers a walk-off grand slam. First ever in postseason history, Texas takes this one 7-3. Disappointment here on the BHS campus as the Driller football team learns they have been denied a spot to play in the state title game.
Welcome back, Olivia Duncan in for John Franke. And Olivia, a lot of disappointed Steelers fans tonight.
A lot of disappointed fans in Pittsburgh. You are correct.
We are sorry for you, but
yes.
There was some excitement for Denver fans.
Yes, and that is correct. The Magic has returned over in Denver, and the fans just cannot get enough of Tim Tebow. After losing the final 3 regular season games, Tebow found a way to rally his team to an overtime victory against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger playing with a badly injured left ankle. In the second quarter, check out this pass by Tim Tebow, perfectly thrown into the hands of Eddie Royal. Great throw by Tebow to put the Broncos up 7-6. Then Tebow keeping it himself and going in for an 8-yard touchdown run. Denver was up by a touchdown in the 4th, but that is when Roethlisberger went to work. Scrambling here and buying all kinds of time, finding Jericho Cotchery in the end zone to send this game into overtime. The Broncos would only need 1 play. On 1st and 10, Tebow throws to Demaryius Thomas, who got past the defense and takes it 80 yards for a touchdown. That would seal the win for Denver. John Elway ecstatic on the sideline right there. Tebow continues his miracle season, beating the Steelers 29-23. Here is head coach John Fox on his star quarterback.
A lot was said, a lot was written, there's been a lot of critique on him, and I thought he stepped up in a huge way tonight, and I think it was a big part of us winning the game.
Go out there and play hard, play fast, and be aggressive, and trust my teammates, and trust the line, trust the receivers, and give them opportunities, and they make me look a lot better than I really am.
So the Broncos will travel to New England to take on the Patriots next week. The other wild card game today was between the Falcons and the Giants. Not nearly as exciting as the Denver-Pittsburgh game. Atlanta and New York getting off to a very slow start offensively. Quarterbacks Eli Manning and Matt Ryan shaking hands before the game. The Falcons were up 2 in the second. Manning finds Hakeem Nicks in the end zone to make it 7-2. The Giants' defense came up with crucial stops in this game, getting the sack on Ryan right here, and then in the third quarter, Ryan trying to convert on 4th and 1, and he goes nowhere. Atlanta's offense struggled, but the Giants did not. Manning finds Nicks wide open. He finds a seam and is off to the end zone, 72 yards to put the Giants up by 15. In the fourth quarter, Manning goes to the air once again and finds none other than Mario Manningham for a TD pass. The Giants win 24-2 and have their sights set on the defending champion Packers.
We're headed to Green Bay, and we'll look forward to doing the best we can to prepare for the trip to Lambeau.
Offensively, we're going to have to play strong. We're going to have to play good. We're going to have to score some points. You can't make mistakes, and hopefully get off to a faster start than we did today.
To college football, and the wait is almost over. The rematch between Alabama and LSU is set to kick off in less than 24 hours. When these two teams met earlier in the season, the offense was limited to field goals. The Tigers handing the Crimson Tide their only loss of the season. Let's take a look back at that game. Here was the scene on November 5th in Tuscaloosa. Game was tied at 6 in overtime. Alabama's Cade Foster missed from 52 yards out, leaving the door open for LSU. Drew Alleman was the hero for the Tigers, securing the victory for LSU. But put records aside, Monday is a new game, and by the end of it, one team will be named the BCS national champion.
I look at the first game as more of an opportunity for us to learn and understand some of the things that we're going to need to do to be able to have a chance to be successful this time.
Preparation's gone well. We're looking forward to winding it down and playing the game.
Turning to the NBA, home court is definitely becoming an important factor for the Lakers this season. They have had their struggles on the road, but have won the last 6 at Staples Center, facing the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. In the second quarter, Meta World Peace gets the steal and makes a big finish to give the Lakers a 14-point lead. Watch this next play. Matt Barnes passes to Gasol, who passes behind his back to Bynum, who gets the basket. Look at this dunk by Rudy Gay. He comes from nowhere to get the putback jam. But Kobe and the Lakers in sync tonight. They beat the Grizzlies 90-82. So, good for the Lakers. 6 straight at home.
That's
pretty
right.
impressive.
Thank goodness.
Good way to start the season off.
Good way to start the season,
Yes.
Lakers. All right, thank you so much, Olivia.
Exciting times here at Samlin Ballpark as Ken Griffey Sr. becomes the new manager of the Bakersfield Blaze. The Boys of Summer are back at Samlin Ballpark, and it's a brand new experience for this new Blaze squad. As a first-year affiliate of the Cincinnati Reds, the new members of the Blaze are getting their first taste of Bakersfield and its historic ballpark.
I thought we were going to a place that was foreign, you know, compared to what people kept telling me. This is bad, that's bad, but it's turned out to be a lot better than I anticipated.
It's exciting to play in a historical ballpark, one that's been around for 70 years, and being here to celebrate the 70th year. And the grounds crew's done a great job getting the infield ready and the mound, and we're excited.
If we start winning and filling this place up, I'm sure it'll be just like any other ballpark.
The Blaze already have the attitude of a winner. They will be led by first-year manager Ken Griffey Sr., who worked with most of these Blaze players in low-A ball last season.
I tell them point blank, it's your game up until the 6th or 7th inning. And then if I have to make choices, then I have to make choices. But at this point, I'm gonna let you play.
These players have a huge amount of respect for Griffey. Having worked with him before has helped establish a level of trust.
He wants to instill a confidence in us, that we know that we're going to win or go out and try to win every game, and that's going to produce a lot of wins for us this year.
Him kind of being in charge of everything, it's exciting. I mean, just getting to play for a guy like that with all that things that he's done in the past, all the experience that he brings, you just kind of try to soak it all up.
This is an experience Griffey plans to soak up as well as he embarks on the brand new challenge of being a manager.
Just going to have fun, relax, just like I told the kids. They got to do the same thing, have fun, and enjoy the game and play it as a game. And we'll see how things work out. I just have to put the right sign on at the right time.
The sounds of the world's top cyclists racing to the finish line will once again be heard in Bakersfield. The Amgen Tour of California is returning in 2012.
We're just so happy as a community to be given this privilege once again.
The city hosted a stage in the 2010 tour. That day was such a success that Bakersfield Sports Foundation couldn't wait to get this event back.
To get it back in 2012 was a feather in our cap. It shows how great our presentation was for 2010. So logistically, last 2010, we made no mistakes whatsoever.
And because of that success, tour organizers awarded Bakersfield the marquee stage of the event, the individual time trial.
The premier stage of the tour, for sure.
In this stage, you don't have your teammates to help you. You don't have somebody to draft behind. It's just you, the bike, and the clock, and that's it. And it just showcases how good you are.
Later this year, organizers will announce a final route map for Stage 5 of the Tour of California. There's a good chance they'll use the Panorama Bluffs. They like the scenic backdrop and the challenge it will provide to some of the world's elite cyclists.
I proposed 2 really nice courses that will showcase our hills, our terrain. It won't be a pancake flat course, I'll say that.
The time trial will keep the entire Stage 5 course in Bakersfield, meaning we'll see hours of professional racing and get a great look at these elite athletes.
If we get the big names back like the Andy Schlecks and the Fabian Canceleras and people like that, it's like a backstage concert pass, or it's kind of like NASCAR pit row for free. You're going to be 5 feet away from these people while they do their warm-ups for an hour.